Welcome, Podders. This is episode 9 of the Football PodQuiz. Chris has something he would like to start off with.
Stags are going up, we're going up, we're going.
Thanks for that, Chris.
Meat pie, sausage roll.
Come on, Stags, let's have a go.
Now, this is interesting. Hi, Marc, by the way.
Hi Graham.
Last week, absolutely perfect this. Last week, you talked about chants. And I thought, let's not look at rubbish chants. Let's have a see if we can find some good chants. I've had a little research.
Is this your question?
No, it's just
Preamble.
And I'm going to see if you can finish this chant.
Are we taking it in turns or what?
No, just whatever.
Right, yeah.
All right.
Right, go.
Liverpool chant about one of their ex-strikers. He's fast, he's red, he talks like Father Ted.
Ian Rush, hip Rush.
Do you know Father Ted?
Not well.
He was Irish, wasn't he?
Ray Houghton.
That was Robbie Keane. You get this one. Man United fans singing about a Liverpool striker. Your teeth are offside. Your teeth are offside. Oh.
Wayne Rooney.
Luis Suarez. Come on, you're not doing very well.
Man United, you said?
Man United fans
Singing about Liverpool.
This was Scotland fans, not known for their wit, but Scotland fans singing to Italy supporters.
You
in
don't
the
want
World
to
Cup
alienate all of
qualifiers.
Scotland here, by the way. We love you in Scotland.
Yeah, we love you in Scotland.
We're gonna deep fry you.
Grandma. Deep.
Hang on, give me the context again.
Scotland fans
Just
against
Scotland.
Italy in a World Cup qualifier in 2007. We're gonna deep fry you.
Moped.
Pizzas. This is a good one. This is Arsenal fans about their own team
Yes.
to the tune of the Steelers stuck in the middle with you. I like this one. Podolski to the left of me, Walcott to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle. Giroud.
Oh. It's giving me a bit longer with some of these.
That's good. That's good.
Steelers wheel.
Liverpool fans
Yeah.
against Alex Ferguson. He's bald, he's red, he sleeps in Fergie's bed.
Mrs. Ferguson.
Always red. Yap Stam.
No, but good call. Referee that was always well in with Fergie.
David Ellery.
He's bald, he's red, he sleeps in Fergie's bed. It's
Marky
Howard
Dick.
Webb. It's Howard Webb.
Ooh, I thought Mrs. Ferguson was a good effort though.
And when Man City got a load of money,
Yeah.
and they decided to rub it in Man United's faces, I particularly like this one. It's to the tune of Knick Knack, Paddy Whack, Give a Dog a Bone. United. I suppose United. That spells in debt to me with a Knick Knack, Paddy Whack, Give a Dog a Bone. Ocean Finance on the phone. Anyway,
That's good, Graham.
you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got loads right.
Did well there. Chris, do you want to start tonight?
I'll give it a go. Again, thank you everybody that's said that my questions are by far the best. Here we go. I was watching
Okay.
the Grand National at the weekend, lads,
Yeah.
and I noticed that some of the racehorses reminded me of footballers. So my theme this
Tiger
week...
Roll.
Andy Carroll,
Yeah,
because he's got a long face.
yeah, that's a good one, Graham. So I've got a theme, and it's going to be football. Here we go, question 1. I'm going to call this the ages game.
Age game.
Do you know why?
Because it's about ages.
No, it'll take ages. Thank you. I'm going to give you 4 people, and you're going to get their ages, similar to the other questions we've been
Okay.
doing. Now, I don't know whether to do it as a total or the person who's closest to each one gets a point. I think we'll do that. It's my quiz. Bobby
Alright.
Charlton. What age is Bobby Charlton? Number 2.
Hang on. Give us a sec.
Wait a minute.
Number 2 is Terry Henry. Thierry Henry. Number 3, Harry Maguire. Number 4, Roy Keane. The next question is, name the 2 teams by their nicknames playing in this match. A. The Cules, C-U-L-E-S, versus the Meringues.
You're joking. What?
The what?
It's not in England, this one.
Think.
The Cules, the
How do you
C-U-L-E-S. Well, you're laughing, but I think you're the only 2 who don't know this one. Versus the Meringues.
You what? C-U-L-E-S.
Versus the Meringues. 2B.
Yes.
The Glovers versus the Bees. Now, obviously, if you get one of them, then you win. If the other one doesn't get any.
I think there's 2 teams called Bees.
I agree
No, that's
with you.
fine. That's fine because there may be. You know me.
There may be.
Question C. The Bantams versus the Saddlers. Just got a text here. Chris, loving your questions this week already. Thank you, Brian.
Do you know Glovers?
I believe so. I'm not 100%, but I think so.
Question 3, boys. Which 3 teams, since the beginning of the Premiership began, have been relegated the most times? So which 3 Premier teams have been relegated the most times from the Premier League? Now, question 4. In 2000, Sylvain Wiltord was signed for 30 million from Bordeaux. Now, since then, the transfer record has been broken at Arsenal 4 times. I'm going to tell you how much and which club that person came from, but not the date. But they're all after the year 2000, but in order. And you're going to try and work out which player. So, Sylvain Wiltord, 30 million, Bordeaux. The next, it was broken by Ni, who came from Zenit.
What?
Ni, because I can't say it, bleep myself. Zenit St. Petersburg for 15 million. So if you want to write these down, the next one. This player, Ni.
Stop saying Ni. Just say which player came from Zenit St.
No,
Petersburg.
No. Saving you blanking it out. Was
Just don't
transferred-
say it. Go on.
Which Ni was transferred from Real Madrid for 42.5 million. Then after that, Ni was transferred from Lyon for 46.5 million. And then the last one is Ni, who was transferred from Borussia Dortmund for 55.5 million. Another great question.
I think that's quite an easy question. I think I've got 4.
Well, there only is 4.
Or 4.
Oh, I see. Here's 5.
I think I've got 4 out of 3.
Oh, you're good. I'm going to give you 1 minute, and only 1 minute, to name as many football clubs in England 92 with the same amount of letters in their first name and their last name. It's this sort of question that Mark hates. I'll give you a clue. Ni.
How many are there?
How many are there?
Are we allowed to know that?
I'd rather not say,
Okay.
but I've got at least 5. And I'm timing you. You've got 40 seconds left. I know you can't see Graham, but Graham has gone back to his severe haircut today, where he looks like an extra in The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas.
Go on then.
How many have you got on that?
3.
Here are the answers. Mark, Bobby Charlton.
82.
83.
Mark, you get 1 point. It was 81. Graham, you can do this one. Terry Henry.
39.
42.
Mark is closest with 41. Harry Maguire.
25.
25.
A draw. It was 26. Roy Keane.
46.
49.
Graham. It was 47. The first game has been won by Mark. Well done, Mark. The Cures versus the Meringues
Didn't put anything.
is Barcelona versus Real Madrid. The Cures means ass, as in backside, and something about from the top tier, people walking past could see the backsides of the supporters as they're watching from the top of the... Anyway. The Glovers versus the Bees.
Yeovil for the Glovers, I think. And Brentford, I've went for the Bees.
I'll put Yeovil, Brentford.
Bradford,
Come back.
Walsall.
Yes.
Bradford City, Warsaw.
A draw, so at the moment Mark is winning. Which 3 teams have been relegated the most times? Mark.
West Brom.
Incorrect.
Bullshit.
Incorrect.
West Ham.
Incorrect.
Bullshit.
Incorrect.
Newcastle.
Incorrect.
QPR.
Incorrect. Why are you saying bullshit?
Because I had the same 2 answers and I was convinced
Oh, I
that
see.
West Brom and West Ham were my 2.
It
West
was.
Brom, West Ham, Newcastle.
I went West Brom, West Ham, QPR.
It was Crystal Palace, Norwich and Sunderland.
Okay, fair enough.
So at the
Still
moment...
2-1.
Yeah.
I can only
Sylvain
draw.
Wiltord. Who's next from Zenit?
Andrei Arshavin.
Correct.
Mesut Ozil.
From Real Madrid.
Lacazette.
From Lyon.
Aubameyang.
Very good. Well done, boys.
That's a draw.
That's a draw. So Mark is still winning, but I don't think he's going to be winning this last one. 1 minute to name as many clubs in England.
Got 3.
After
just
scribbling
one?
one just down.
Can you take that one off, please?
No. Why should I?
1 minute. Take it off.
Well,
It's 1 minute bullshit.
Can I?
No, I said 1 minute. So can you take that off?
You didn't time a minute.
No, but you're
You
not.
never had a minute out.
You're
Time.
not adding one.
It was a minute ago.
You're not adding one.
Really? You're not going to let me have it? I got it before the answer comes up. Port Vale, Aston Villa, Hull City.
But which one have you just written down?
None of them.
Why did you do that then? Has he written one down or not?
I just wrote Hull City down, but it's before the answer came up. I don't know
So
what your problem is.
two to beat.
I got Hull City.
Yes.
I got Charlton Athletic.
Yes.
And I got Sheffield Wednesday.
Correct. Aston Villa, Port Vale. So it's a draw overall.
So, what happened to Luka Milivojevic at the weekend?
Scored the penalty.
He
They won the game against Newcastle.
again.
Yeah.
That's his 10th penalty of the
Is that a
season.
record in the Premier League?
Not quite.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be clear what my quiz is about.
Penalties.
Question 1, yep. The record in a season in the Premier League is 11.
Yes.
So he's one off the record, Luka Milivojevic. Which English striker set the record for Crystal Palace in 2004-2005? Record 11 penalties, 1 Premier League season, English striker for Palace in 405.
Hold on.
Did you just see what I've written?
No, because I haven't got anything down.
He tried. Question 2. Going to give you a little bit of time to think about this. Can you name me the 5 players who have scored the most penalties in the Premier League in total? You've got to get the top 5. Point for each. Give you a little bit of time to think about that. Did you hear about the Highland League game at the weekend? That was delayed for over 40 minutes.
No.
This is true.
Yeah.
Highland League game between Fort William and Nairn County.
Oh.
You know, Fort William is just below.
Yeah.
The referee was stuck in traffic and he was late.
Mm.
And then the game was delayed further because, I'm not making this up, this isn't a joke.
No.
The pitch was covered in deer poo. So they had to clear all the deer poo before they could start. It was some deer just came down from the hills and just... This reporter asked the supporter what they felt about having to wait so long. They said it's bullshit, and he said, no, I think it's definitely deer poo.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm trying to think about players who might have taken
How
lots
many?
of
How many do you have
penalties.
to come with?
The top 5 penalty scorers in the Premier League. Fort William lost 6-2.
Shut up.
Right, I'm ready. I've got 5 answers.
Question 3. We all know about England and penalty shootouts, don't we?
Yes.
The record at major tournaments is lost 6, won 2. So I want you to tell me what are the 2 countries they've beaten at penalty shootouts in major tournaments, and for a bonus point, which player scored in England's first 3 penalty shootouts?
Can you do, how many have we won?
We've won 2 in major tournaments, lost 6. The 2 countries they've beat in penalty shootouts, so the World Cup or the Euros.
Yes. And what's the bonus point for?
Which player scored in England's first 3 penalty shootouts? England's first penalty shootout was 1990.
I've written down 1990.
I have. Go on then. Keep going.
Question 4. Which country were eliminated from 3 successive World Cups in penalty shootouts? 1990, 1994 and 1998. They got knocked out of all those World Cups on penalties. How heartbreaking. Which country?
I really do not like these questions at all. Because you can't
I'm
have a go.
sorry.
You can't have a go at them, can you? Like mine. You know, you can guess the age of Bob Charm, but if you don't know who's...
We can guess some countries for this one. Guess a country.
How many countries in the world? About 250, I didn't
Yeah, but it's
know.
not going to be Botswana, is it? Right.
So they got knocked out of 3
successive World Cups. 1990, 1994, 1998. They got knocked out on penalties. 3 World Cups in a row.
I get it.
On penalties.
Yeah, I know how it works.
Let me know when you want question 5, Chris. This will cheer you up, this one.
Nothing will cheer me up except leaving the room. Go on then.
Oh dear.
This is like you practice it because this is just right up your street. It's your era.
Next question's about 1976.
Now you sound foolish, don't you? Right up your era.
The first international tournament decided on a penalty shootout was the final of Euro 1976. Czechoslovakia beat West Germany. Who scored the famous final penalty?
For Czechoslovakia?
Czechoslovakia
In 1976?
won Euro 1976
well, I'm
on
to
penalties.
clue. I don't even know who played for Czechoslovakia.
Famous final penalty.
Well, no, not famous, was it?
Very famous final penalty.
Why was it famous?
I'll tell you when I tell you the answer.
Oh, you little cheeky sort. I think I've done quite well in this quiz.
I've hated it, all of it, and I don't think I've got a point.
Which is one of the reasons why I've enjoyed it.
No, it's crap.
Have you done?
Yes.
Oh no, I'd like another half hour.
Have you
please.
ready?
Come on, let's do it.
No more writing answers in.
I might have the first one.
Question 1. 11 goals in a Premier League season. Crystal Palace 04-05.
Johnson.
Looks a bit like him. Andy Johnson.
Andy Johnson.
1-1.
God, for all the whinging you did
I know.
on that question, and you got it right.
Question 2. Top 5 players who scored the most penalties in the Premier League. Do I have a suggestion?
Gerrard.
Yes. Gerrard, 3rd.
Oh,
32 penalties, Gerrard.
Shearer.
Shearer, correct. He's the top of the list, 55 penalties.
Did you get Shearer?
No. Lampard.
You didn't put Shearer.
I didn't put Gerrard.
Lampard.
Lampard, 43.
Oh,
He's second on the list.
No. Rooney.
No.
Oh,
Perhaps I've got that. Harry Kane.
You've got 2 more to get, 4th and 5th. Not Harry Kane, no.
Henry.
Henry, 5th on the list, 23 penalties.
2 all.
And this is the guy who's 4th on the list, 24
Jermaine Defoe.
out of 25. I think he's got the best percentage. Matt Letizia.
Draw again.
So who were the 5?
Shearer, Lampard, Gerrard, Letizia, Henry.
Oh.
Did you get 2?
I got 2.
I did.
It's with level pegging
It's
it.
2-2. You're getting so mardy. It's 2-all.
Yeah, I've just put a little bit, you know what I mean? Bit of spice on it. Not a clue on this one. Not a clue.
Really? You've not got one of them?
One of
them
them.
was last year.
I know. I can't remember.
Colombia.
Colombia. England beat Colombia in penalties last year in the World Cup.
And Euro 96 against Spain.
Yes.
Wasn't Belgium then?
No.
I have Colombia, but I spelt it wrong. I spelt it Costarico. Rica. CA.
I went for the bonus. I went Lineker.
Waddle.
David Platt.
Oh.
So you're one in front.
I'm 1 in front, yeah.
David Platt scored 1990 and both shootouts in 96.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Beat Spain, lost to Germany again.
Yes.
Question 4.
Hold on, I'm changing.
Right. This country eliminated from 3 World Cups in a row. One of them was in the final.
Italy.
Italy. Baggio, miles over the bar. 94 against Brazil. Remember that?
Did you get that?
Oh, it's 4-2 to Gray.
No, it's 5-2. Trust me.
Czechoslovakia, 1976.
Is it the is it Panenka?
It's Panenka. Antonin Panenka ran up and chipped it down the middle. Antonin Panenka. Sergio Ramos, he owes a lot to him. Panenka. Look, why are you looking at me like... You don't...
Because how was anybody going to know that?
Well, because I've never heard of him as a player, but when you said that it was it'd become a famous penalty...
You're too busy whinging to listen.
I thought
I gave you a big clue. I said it's a famous final
I could have
penalty.
concentrated, and I could have been in a room on my own, and I wouldn't have got it, Mark, because I've never heard of Panenka.
You've never heard of a
You've heard of a little
Panenka?
Panenka, a little dink down the
I've
middle.
never heard of it.
You never heard of a Panenka?
Was he called
What he did on a
Dink? Was he
foot-
called Dink or Dinker? Yeah.
It's called Antonin Panenka.
Who does a Panenka? Have you ever done
Antonin
a Panenka?
Panenka.
Yeah, but you don't call it a Panenka.
Sergio Ramos.
When have you ever said, "Oh, I've just Panenka"?
Well, I don't do it. I'm not skillful enough, but I know they do it.
I've
Sergio
never heard-
Ramos
There
does
was
it
one
all the
last
time.
week in a penalty.
Pirlo, he does them all the time.
A Panenka?
Yeah.
Google it. So what was the score on that one? 5-2
to you, Graham.
5-2. So that's a win and a draw for me.
Yeah, I need some points here, or I'm in trouble.
He's a great. That's what you want. I mean,
Panenka.
Very good.
We like the Panenka question.
I did.
Don't you?
I did. Probably too much. Mark, Jamie Vardy?
Jamie Vardy.
Mm.
What did he do at the weekend?
Yes.
He scored.
He scored 2, which meant that he equalled and beat Gary Lineker's number of goals for Leicester.
Ah.
that's
Jamie Vardy is now
interesting.
6th highest scorer. So with Jamie Vardy starting out in the Premier League, starting out in non-league, I thought we'd have a quiz of questions who had made it from non-league to Premier League. Question 1. Jamie Vardy played for 3 non-league teams before signing for Leicester for £1 million. 3 teams to name.
I don't like that.
Question 2.
No, not yet. Yes.
Question 2.
What was that face for?
I was looking at my
I was
answers.
just looking at his answers.
And what did you do?
I did nothing. I just looked at his answers.
You went.
I'm certain these two are right.
It was communication.
It wasn't communication.
It was non-verbal communication. Yes, it was.
Let me look at your answers,
No.
and I'll give you some non-verbal
No.
communication.
No. I'll give you some. Yeah.
Question 2. An England international goalkeeper
Ooh.
made his... I'll start again. An England international goalkeeper made his senior debut in the Conference as a 17-year-old, spending 3 years with that club before signing for a Premier League team and going on to become a title winner with that team.
So we've got about 40,000 keepers to go from.
Who was the keeper and what club did he start at? Former England international goalkeeper.
Started with a non-league league.
He
Non-league
made
team.
his senior debut in the Conference. They're not a Conference team currently, but they were when he signed.
An international
for them.
keeper.
An England international keeper. Still Premier League player. Can't give you much more than that. He still plays in the Premier League. Former England international goalkeeper.
Former. So he can't play anymore.
He can play for England now. He's just not been in recent squads. He is a England international goalkeeper. Current Premier League player. Made his debut in the Conference as a 17-year-old. Spent 3 years with this club.
Is he playing every week at the minute?
No.
What colour hair's he got?
Who the keeper was and what team was it?
No idea.
The non-league team, who it was? Yeah.
Not non-league anymore. They were at the time when he signed for them, but they're not non-league anymore. Question 3.
Hold on. Just hold on. I just need to think on this one.
All right, think then.
I'm thinking. Got it.
You'll like this question, Chris.
Oh, will I?
Les Ferdinand made 33 appearances for Hayes. After that, he played for 7 different clubs on a permanent basis. I'm not including loans. How many of the 7 can you name? Permanent spells for 7 different clubs.
I haven't a clue. I've got 3, I think.
I think there are 3 obvious ones.
Yeah. Oh, Mark, you might want to change that one to be Chris. That's right. That's the one. Yeah, that's it. That one. No, it's not. It's not Aston Villa. No, you need to change that one as well, Mark. Go on then, number 4.
Question 4. This player, I want you to name the player. I'm going to tell you the clubs he's played for, and I want you to work out who this player is.
Okay.
Started at non-league, as the theme suggested, with Baldock Town. From 94 to 97, he played 59 games, scoring 24 goals for Watford. Between 97 and 2003, he played 208 games, scoring 113 goals for Sunderland.
Prolific.
Between 2003 to 2005, he
Man
made
City?
64 appearances, scoring 22 goals for Southampton. He then had 23 appearances, 4 goals for Aston Villa, 71 appearances and 38 goals for West Bromwich Albion,
What player?
69 appearances and 19 goals for Birmingham City, 56
Yeah, all right,
appearances
yeah,
and
okay.
18 goals for Blackpool. He scored 6 goals in a 14-game loan spell with Crystal Palace, but then didn't score for them in 4 games while playing there permanently. And then he scored 2 goals in 12 appearances for Leicester City. He made 8 appearances for England, but without scoring any goals. So we are talking about Baldock Town, Watford, Sunderland, Southampton,
Villa, West Brom.
Villa, West Brom, Birmingham City, Blackpool, a loan and a permanent at Palace, followed by Leicester City. All right? Happy with that? Ready for question 5? The following 3 players have also plied their trade at non-league level. I want you to rank them in order of how many Premier League goals they have scored to date. Lowest to highest, Chris.
Lowest to highest.
There's 3 of them. I'll give you 1 point if you get the lowest right. I'll give you 1 point if you get the middle one right. I'll give you 1 point if you get the highest right. And because it's you, Chris, I'll give you a bonus point if you get all 3 of them right in the right order. The 3 players: Charlie Austin, who played for Poole Town; Jimmy Bullard, who played for Gravesend and Northfleet;
I was there.
and Troy Deeney, who played for Chelmsley Town. Lowest to highest Premier League goals scored, gentlemen, please.
I'm going to regret this. I'm changing that order.
So, question 1, Jamie Vardy, 3 non-league teams before signing for Leicester.
Stocksbridge.
Correct.
And Halifax.
Correct.
Fleetwood when they were in the...
It was Fleetwood. When they sold Jamie
You got
Vardy
that?
to
Didn't
Leicester,
get
he wasn't
Fleetwood.
non-league.
That was a draw.
That was a draw.
2 each.
2 each.
I didn't get Fleetwood.
Question 2, England international goalkeeper, senior debut in the conference. Mark, what did you put?
I put John Ruddy.
It's not John Ruddy. Chris.
Joe Hart.
Correct.
Accrington.
It was Shrewsbury. But it's Joe Hart, which means Chris takes a 2-1 lead. Everything to play for.
I've not done well on this one, don't worry.
Les Ferdinand.
Spurs.
Correct.
QPR.
Correct.
Newcastle.
Correct.
Shit.
West Ham.
Correct.
Shit.
I'm struggling now. These are guesses.
Go on.
Reading.
Correct.
Chelsea. Leeds.
No. The other 3 were Leicester City, Bolton Wanderers and Watford. Although he technically didn't actually... He signed for Watford, did not play any for Watford. So
I got QPR, Newcastle, Spurs, West Ham, Reading. I got 5.
So 5 for Mark. What did you get, Chris?
2.
2. So that is
2.
a...
Yeah.
Back to 2-2.
Yeah,
2-2.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Which Premier League player has had this as his list of clubs?
Kevin Phillips.
Chris?
Is it right?
It is. Did you
I
get
haven't
it?
got that, no.
Oh. It was Kevin Phillips. And question 5. Lowest. First, who did you get as your lowest?
Charlie Austin.
Chris?
I put him.
You looked
I
on...
put Bullard.
Bullard was the lowest, with 15 Premier League goals.
Let's waste time going through the rest. Mark's one.
Not if he gets them the other way around.
Podders need to know.
Middle, who did you put in the middle, Chris?
Deeney.
Who did
I
you
put
put in the
Deeney.
middle? It was Charlie Austin with 34
That's what I had
goals.
first.
And Troy Deeney, to date, 37 Premier League goals. So Troy Deeney the most.
I thought Bullard might. He played for a long time, but...
So,
well done, Mark.
Mark, I think you got one of those in the right place.
Yeah.
So it was a close game, that, I thought. But
Well, it
Mark
wasn't, was it? It wasn't close at all.
It was close up until question 3. 4-2.
4-2, was it?
I think so. So yeah, very good.
4-2.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Great questions.
So that's a win and a draw for Mark this week, a win and a draw for myself this week, and back to normality.
So we're as you were in the league table.
Mark, have you got anything you want to do this week?
Well, I had an extra game. It's very meta, this game. It's penalties
Very well.
about penalties. About penalties.
Yes.
Alright.
What?
I've got a list here of every England player that's ever scored in a penalty shootout for England. So you're going to have 5 goes each. If you get one wrong, you miss a penalty. If you repeat one we've already had, you miss a penalty.
Ever.
If you get a correct one, there's 19 players.
Who scored?
Penalty shootout penalties for England. So, Chris, do you want to go first or second?
First, please.
You want to go first? we'll let you go first.
I'd like to say Stuart Pearce.
Pearce, that is a goal. 1-0.
David Platt.
Oh.
Platt, yes. 1-1. 1 penalty each, sorry. Go on.
I'd like to say Stephen Gerrard.
Gerrard, correct. He scored once. 2-1 to Chris.
Gary Lineker.
Lineker, once. In 1990. It's 2-2. If it's a tie after 5 penalties, we're going sudden death.
Can we?
I know he put one miles over the bar, but I'm still going to go for Chris Waddle.
No.
Lampard.
Lampard, yes, once. It's 3-2.
Michael Owen.
Michael Owen, yes, twice. 98 and 2004.
Is this the last round?
It's 3-3, but you've had an extra penalty, Chris.
Gascoigne.
Gascoigne, yes, twice. It's 4-3 to Graham, 1 penalty left each. Take Gascoigne off.
I'm going to go Rooney.
Rooney, once. This wins it.
David Beckham.
Beckham, no.
Did he not? Sugar butties.
He missed in 1 shootout, I think one of the ones against Portugal.
Back in
right.
it, Chris. Sudden death.
4-4 after 5 penalties each. Sudden death.
Alan Shearer.
Shearer, correct. 3 times.
Oh!
Shearer in 96, 96 and 98.
So, just to recap, Chris is winning this quiz.
Teddy Sheringham.
Correct. Once.
96, I assume.
In the one we lost to Germany. Right, sudden death round 2.
I'll tell you what I'm going for. I'll tell you what I'm going for, young man. I'm going for Paul Scholes.
No.
It's I was absolutely 100% Paul Scholes.
When you said it, I assumed you were right.
Sudden death.
Say Glenn Hoddle won it, 1990.
Hoddle wasn't in the 90 team.
Yeah, it was.
He wasn't.
Of course he
We had
was.
this last week.
Come on, Griff.
Oh, this is a poor shout. Emil Heskey.
No.
Oh, bloody
Sudden death.
Oh, no.
1, sudden death 2, sudden death round 3. Didn't think it'd go this far, if I'm honest. Come on, Chris.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, young man, here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for... Shall I go for an obscure one so I want to go home? Nigel Clough.
No.
I am so hungry. Sorry. I'm just desperate. Not Nigel Clough.
No, not Nigel Clough.
96, Jamie Redknapp.
No. Round 4. Chris. This is painful.
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole, correct.
I thought about him before.
Ashley
I
Cole
thought about him.
in 2004 where we lost to Portugal.
And so it's a lot of pressure now on Graham. He leans forward.
Joe Cole.
No.
Well done, Chris.
Well done, Chris.
Excuse me, who won that?
You won, Chris. You won the extra challenge. You get no points for it.
Oh,
But
I get pride.
you get the
Who
pride
else,
of
who
winning.
else was there?
You didn't get any from last year against Colombia.
I didn't even think of it. Oh, Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, Rashford, Trippier, Eric Dyer.
Got focused on 1996.
John Terry scored in 2004. Paul Merson in 98 against Argentina. Peter Beardsley in 1990. And Owen Hargreaves got 2. Owen Hargreaves.
Thanks ever so much for listening.
Thank you very much indeed, thank you.
We'll be back soon.
Yeah, back soon, yeah. Thanks, Podders.
Thank you for listening to episode 9. Goodbye.